Good afternoon, guys. Yeah, Russo's here. Russo's back from his card show out at the Plainview Holiday Inn in Long Island. So I'm going to give you a little recap. I mean, these are basically boring shows, guys. There ain't nothing really to talk about much. It's a gloomy day all day. It's been drizzling. Not heavy, but just enough to be a pain in the ass. But it's nice and cool and comfortable, and roads were packed, and the traffic was up your sister's ass. But what can you do? So I had my show. My last show was just 2 weeks ago at Hofstra, and it's run by the same promoter. And if you recall, if you watched my last video, I told you I was clipped for a few cards. Yeah, guys, well, I looked high and low. They definitely were clipped. So there was 3 cards. It was maybe $700, something like that, ballpark. And it hurt because, everybody gets clipped, but, sometimes for $20 card, $30 cards, but it hurts when it's that big. And I'm very careful. It don't usually happen, but this guy was a pro at what he did, just like I'm a pro at what I do. And you know what's funny? Again, I didn't see the guy, but I have an idea who it was. You can't accuse somebody unless you know. I mean, you can't grab the guy by the throat and tell him to empty his pockets and stick a shiv up his ass. You can't do that because you used to, and I did when I was younger, but now, let's face it, I told you. I'm going in a whole new direction. But anyway, the guy had the balls to show up today. And I recognized him. And again, I didn't see him, but I could swear that he's the guy. And Mrs. Russo was there, and she kind of said, yeah, there he is. Anyway, to make a long story short, it's not a big show. It's maybe 30 table show. He went down every row. He didn't come down mine. To me, that's a sign of guilt right there. He figured he got away with it. He's not going to come down. So I don't have a chance to maybe even bring anything up to him. But I felt bad for the guys who he was stopping at, and he comes towards the end of the show, so people get a little confused and distracted at the end of the show. But anyway, guys, he was there. As far as I'm concerned, look, he screwed Russo. It'll never happen again, okay? But anyway, kind of crowded. I mean, it's not a big crowd, but kind of crowded, a little more than I anticipated. I did okay. I didn't do great. You never do great. I told you before, there's no money on Long Island. You got to give the shit away, whether it be to the customers or the dealers. But again, I enjoy it because I'm in my environment. I met some, regulars, and some of the dealers were bullshit about how the Yankees do and the Mets do. It's a social thing, guys, But anyway. So anyway, the bottom line is, I told you that I wasn't going to break any more wax. And I have maybe 5 videos or so left that I have uploaded of past breaks. They're not new breaks. And I will show you them. So at one a day, like the vitamin, you're going to have about another week or so of Russo. And again, I'm not going anywhere, but I'm saying the videos will not be on a regular basis. It could be X amount of time before you see me again. And that's because, again, I'm going back to buying singles. PC cards that I like. At least, even if you lose, you can't lose that much because unless a guy gets hurt, and it happens, So anyway, the bottom line is if you buy the right guys, really how much can you lose? Now, there was wax there, and I was salivating. It's hard for me to not buy wax. I've been doing wax breaking for 3 years or more. And I'm not saying you won't see a box here and there. You just won't see it on a regular basis. But there was all the new stuff, the whatever. There's a lot of football. Guys, I love football, but I wouldn't do it. Luminance and Majestic and your sister's ass. It's all new stuff, And, there's my dealer. The first time he probably didn't make one sale to me at all. Not one sale. Came over, how are you, this and that, and I was expecting me maybe to open the wallet. Nothing happened, guys. You believe that? Nothing happened. But I bought some cards. I bought some cards for me, for the PC. Cards that are hot, real hot, especially if you're in New York. So let me show you. But first I'm going to show you the only non-New York card that I bought. And I didn't have one. But I remember pulling this guy in 2014 when I was breaking, and I was, okay? And cards went for shit. They were nothing. Nobody thought this guy was going to be any good. Well, he's damn good. He might be one of the top 5 ball players in all of baseball right now, guys. And this one's a real nice one. And it's of Jose Ramirez. This is the Topps Finest X-Fractor, number to 149 of Jose Ramirez. Right, John? Tell him about put a comment below for everybody to see. What do you think of Jose Ramirez? I know Cleveland is Lindor's team, but I'm telling you, this guy I think is better than Lindor. I'm sorry, he's only 25 years old. This is 2014. Do you think that's nice? I don't have one. You believe I don't have one? Now I got one. I'm not going to go buy in multiple copies and Bowman Chromes and graded, but I didn't have one. I wanted one. Now I've got one. And I wouldn't have pulled it because I wouldn't have bought any more 2000 Topps Finest. Believe me that. Next, Yankees are doing pretty freaking good, right, guys? Wouldn't you say so? Even if you're not a Yankee fan, you know who they do, what they're doing out there. Look at their record. You know who's hot, the rookies, the young studs. I mean, it's an up-and-coming team, and they just need pitchers because their pitchers are dropping, but they were going to get pitchers nonetheless. So anyway, short story short, sweet, long story short. Is that how it goes? Strawberry shortcakes? How is it? Anyway, I didn't have any of this guy. Again, do you believe it? This is from Bowman Chrome or something like that. It's a autograph of Gleyber Torres, refractor, something like that. I don't know. It's numbered to 150. I think it's red. I don't know. Whatever. It's numbered to 150 on the back. Gleyber Torres. I didn't have a Gleyber Torres. I mean, guys. I mean, really. If it wasn't for Ohtani, he would be hands down. But now, you want to know something? Would be rookie of the freaking year. Am I right? Right. Could have been rookie of the year even if Ohtani didn't get hurt. And that's what you got to be careful. Don't invest in pitches. And then the guy had a Bowman Chrome Sensation autograph, also Gleyber Torres, on card. So I bought this too. So now I got two, and I might just buy more of this guy, okay? So then a nice Gleyber Torres, Gleyber, using labor. Now, this guy is also freaking hot, right? You never would have known, a young kid. Hold on, just let me get this in order here. And I didn't have any of him either, neither. What do you think of that? Miguel Andujar. Fucking guy's as hot as a pistol. I mean, last week his cards, I mean, look at his stats. Look at his stats. It's from Gypsy Queen, the base autograph, short print, and SSP, and WMVP, and KRP in Cincinnati. And not for nothing, then I got the number to 50 version, the black and white autograph on card of Miguel Andujar. What do you think? Beautiful cards, guys, right? So now, I got two of these, which I didn't have none. And I got two. But you see, I would have never pulled it. I could have bought $1,000, $2,000 worth of wax. I would have never got these cards, right? And the pièce de résistance, that's French if you didn't know, is, look at this. Bowman Chrome from 2013 is the Chrome Refractor. Beautiful centering on-card autograph with a beautiful auto. I don't get my cards graded. I should, because this probably be close to 9.5, I think, whatever. Anyway, and it's numbered to 500. Just check out. I think the last one went for like $300, and that was a week ago before he got hot again, so who knows. So I got three Andujars that I didn't have. Now, would I have gotten all these cards in wax boxes and shit? No. So who's the smart one today, guys? Do you have any idea what you're looking at in cash here that I laid out? But at least I got it. I got it in my hand. And when you got it in your hand, you just got to know what to do with it. Right, Adam? All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed my recap. Now go screw yourselves, and I'll see you later. Ciao.